All right, the next dimension we're going to visit is Scott's apartment. This is one of my personal favorites.
This is like amazing. This is another one, yeah. This place is just...
So, I mean, talk about detail. So we're here in Scott's apartment. The owner is Prescott, and that's just an alt of one of the great builders on the Fig Light. And it's an Edge of Infinity dimension, which you would have no idea, because an Edge of Infinity dimension is like this very kind of fantasy sci-fi with all these, you're out in space kind of. He has built on this, and you can't even tell.
The internal build, you cannot see another amazing transformation.
He has 105 plus ones, and he has used only 1,562 out of his 2,520 allowable items. But it's in a really small spot, so you'll see all of the different detail. Yeah. And point out any morphs you see, too.
Everything in here is a morph. I think everything what in here is not a morph, right? It's like, okay, maybe the floor tiles are actual floor tiles.
This picture here.
But in the books...
It's not a morph.
The picture is a poster. That's a tribulation poster.
Everything else is a morph, right? Oh, and here, the stovetop, like I was talking about, this is the actual stovetop here is one of the globes turned upside down.
No. Isn't it amazing?
He's got a knife holder here, and this up here at the top of the stove is a Magitech item.
Yep. And he's got beer on ice, that's all I know.
Of course he does.
Those are too small to be wine bottles.
I like that he has the cake in this cake holder, which is actually, isn't this, it's shrunken like down.
It's not a specimen thing, it's a, oh, I can't look at his list either. All these sneaky people hiding their lists.
Right, yeah, it is very steampunk-esque. I actually built a steampunk dimension with all the Magitech items. Yeah, haven't you ever seen my train dimension?
I don't know if I have.
With the steampunk
Maybe
city?
We should go there next.
All right, we can go there quickly, just so that I can, but just so I can show.
Go on the hot seat.
Not nearly as good as any of these, but it can show you how you can make, like, even though this is a fantasy world, it can still fit into lore to have a bunch of Magitech and steampunk type items, because they have them all available, and they're not only on the store and for, you know, dimension items, but they're also in the game and in the lore. Look at the sink.
Look at his sink. You know why I love his sink? Because it's full of dirty dishes. So it looks realistic. I mean, it's like, no, seriously, if you go into a dimension that looks like a museum, because it's so perfect and so clean, it doesn't, it's like, oh, that's really pretty to look at this dimension. But the ones that have the actual clutter and the real life stuff going on, those are the ones that feel like you can interact there.
But did you see the key and the coins over here by the door?
Isn't it awesome?
Oh my gosh. I love this dimension. This is one of my favorite dimensions.
Wait, come here. My absolute favorite thing is in his bedroom. Did you see the beard and the mustache on the lady painting?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have been in this dimension a lot. I like the closet.
That is my favorite thing ever. I don't know him, but I have to meet him because I think that's freaking amazing.
How do you not know him? I thought all you Dimensioneers knew each other.
No.
I like the closet, how he used these banners, and it looks like hangers with like tapes and stuff.
The little folding doors and everything.
Oh, and here's one of the globes. That's what we were talking about. You turn that upside down, and it makes a perfect stovetop. And you make it bigger, of course.
It's true. You enlarge, shrink, turn around, rotate to the side, do it or whatever. You can find all kinds of things at places. These books, can I just point out these books in the corner? This is freaking a work of art. I know it looks like a big mess, but for somebody to actually create something that looks like a mess is awesome.
Right, because he had to place each one of those individually.
Yes, exactly. To look random. Trying to make randomness in a dimension is not very easy. It ends up looking like, you know.
You think that's something. Wait till you hear this. You see this on the blackboard? That is real. I mean, those are real equations.
I know. That is like freaking awesome. I just want to know who Kiri is.
I think Kiri's one of his friends.
Which is
in the
hilarious.
game. Yeah. So
yes,
he's obviously
awesome.
kind of a slightly mad scientist over here. I love this dimension. And how do you think he did these windows? He used maybe God rays to come through, and then maybe the bright.
It looks to me, if I were to break it apart, I would say he used a white glowing piece behind to block everything, and then he used the God rays to come through, and then made the blinds out of dark wood slats.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a beer bottle under the couch.
Yeah. He's organized, but he's not super perfectly clean, yet he's sciencey, yet he's got the math, he's got a bunch of papers, but he's not perfect, and I don't know, you get a really good sense of his character.
And then here's some Magitech stuff over here, and I think the bathroom, we haven't been in there yet. Have you seen the bathroom?
Yeah, the bathroom is awesome.
Wait, did he close it?
What? No, you open it now. He's got an interactive door.
No way. I haven't seen one yet.
Look at it.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. Here's me. I'm about to walk away. I'm like, oh darn, he closed it. Wow, look at that. Okay, let me do it. That's brilliant.
Isn't that awesome?
I love that.
See, if they make that happen and the windows do that too, that's why I think that they can do the chairs next. I do. For making people sit down. Yes, this bathroom is awesome. See, now you've got this this sciencey sort of dude with all this stuff all over the place, but then he's all these
kind of a girly bathtub.
candles. Yeah, wine and candles around the tub. Okay, are we leaving?